Jarvie gonna wave the green flag. 30 laps for the late models. Here we go. They crank them up through turns number 3 and 4. And Chub gets into the race lead. Frank gets out in front of him, hangs it up on the outside of the racetrack. He'll lead lap number 1. Briggs staying in the tire track, spot number 2. Good pedal on for spot number 5 right now, making 6th. As it is Greg Olson. Look at Bryce Davis. Whole head of steam. And Bryce is nice. He's up to 6th, going after a top 5 spot. Tries to get by Mikey Wonderling, but he is on a rail right now. So is Slow Ride, David Scott. Scott looks to the inside as Bryce Davis gets on by and into the top 5. Max Blair looking for the number 2 spot on Boom Briggs. This guy's absolutely cranking. Here comes Bryce Davis. Slide job for 4th. Davis is on a rail and on a mission. Now gonna try to reel in the big 3 here tonight. Blair to the inside. Boom is just a little bit off. That's the speed of Chub Frank. Last time by, fastest car on the racetrack, the 94 of Bryce Davis. Battle for 5th, David Scott, Doug Eck, as Scott is also moving his way up. Problem in turn number 4. Yellow lights are on in the middle of the racetrack. Mike Smith around. And we're back underway. And Max Blair is up in the 2nd. Now the Keystone Kamikaze takes that spot away. Battle on for the number 4 spot. Eck and Davis. Davis has got to do it all over again. And he will off the corner. Davis slides up and stuffs Doug Eck. Now David Scott up into the top 5. Slow Ride, making it work. Contact between Wonderling and Eck. Now for the race lead. Max Blair wound up and ready to go after Chubzilla. Chub upstairs, Max down on the bottom. And Chub pushes up. Here comes Max Blair. Horsepower and grit. Into turn number 3, side by side they ride. Can Chub hang on to it? Off the corner, dead even at the line, give it to Chubzilla. Boom Briggs has got to be loving this. Look at Slow Ride. David Scott now side by side for 4th. Back again for the race lead. The top 2 from last year, duking it out once again. Off the corner, back to the stripe, and still Frank in the line. Side by side, the name of the game. Fastest car on the racetrack now, David Scott in 4th. 5 cars throw a blanket over him, as Blair still cannot get by Chub Frank. Closing in on halfway. Mike Smith goes to the infield and out of harm's way. And we're good. And now Chub has cleared Max Blair. Bryce Davis still runs in 4th. Coming to halfway. It's 5 cars stuck together. Chub Frank looking for his first win on tour. And, oh, Bryce Davis loses it. And he'll go back to 5th. Max Blair back up to the challenge. Trying to go after the legend. "13 laps left to go. Egner to the infield. And out of harm's way. Here comes Blair again on the bottom. The Keystone Kamikaze. Running down to 11 to go for the 111. David Scott starting to reel in Boom Briggs for the number 3 spot. And again, Blair's there for the top spot. 2 good battles for the top 4 spots. Blair still trying to get on by Chub Frank. 10 to go. Blair still trying to figure out that bottom. Frank too good on the top. The lap car of Jason Dobson is running the top, and with 8 to go, they're gonna catch him. They're gonna catch the 75, and where he goes could decide this race. Bryce Davis broke. Davis broke on the top of turn number 2. Yellow lap is out. Bryce Davis breaks on the top of turn number 2. But Chub Frank ready to bring him back to life. David Scott going after second on Blair. And Mikey Wonderling up into 4th. Side by side for the runner-up spot. And Boom is up to 4th. Blair has to fight to spend off his spot. Still side by side for second. Deep into turn number 3 and 4, they ride. They remain side by side. David Scott now into second. Can he do anything with Chub Frank? Four laps remain. David Scott is fired up. And he's using the line on the bottom a little bit better than Max Blair was. Can he do something? Here comes slow ride. 3 to go. And he's good down there. He's got the bite. He's got the drive. And they're side by side coming to 2 to go. Off the corner. Got the drive. New race leader David Scott. Chub not going to give it up that easily, but he might have to. Scott has got that car torqued off the bottom of turn number 4, and it is working. One more lap. The 4S out of Garland, Pennsylvania, hit the front button and made this thing crank. David Scott off of turn number 4 is going to steal this one here at Genesee. Frank, Blair, Briggs, Wonderling, your top 5. Right rear of his car, just basically still sitting in the ground. Slow ride, puts it in victory lane here at Genesee. An unbelievable charge to the win, and when you came out first car for time trials earlier on tonight, and the car didn't go for you, and you started in the back, did you think you would be here for this feature?
Well, I mean, truthfully, no. So we had a pretty decent starting spot for that second race, and you know, I think when we hot lapped, we were like 4th fast, and I had a little left on the table, and we broke an axle qualifying on the first lap. which then that was a real bugger to get out. It was blowed up inside the tube, and we almost didn't get it out. And thanks to some other pit guys, Dobson actually is the one that had the piece of pipe that got us so we could even get the axle out. So we got to thank him for being able to be where we're at, because if it wasn't for his piece of pipe, we'd still probably be there trying to work on it.
And yet here you are in victory lane. I mean, as soon as the green flag dropped, both you and Bryce Davis, who had issues in time trials, showed that you guys could come up through the field. Then it kind of stalled out there, 4th and 5th. When did you kind of finally hit that light and go, oh my goodness, I am so much better than everybody else on the bottom?
Well, and I mean, this is a neat little racetrack, and you know, I'm not really comfortable here running around the top because I can't quite see good enough, and I can't hit my marks like I need to. And like Bryce has got a lot of laps here, and he's really good at that top. But I mean, so Terry Suppa and Brad Nolte are per se the Mark Richards slash Davenport's man there, Rumley. They're the Rumley and Richards of Rayburn, okay? I'm only a subpar race car driver, but I got a better race car than everybody else. Genesis shocks, Rayburn, Hoosier, it's got a Malkit SB2 in it. Man, this thing rips.
Yeah, it ripped off the bottom of turn number 4. I mean, the torque that you were showing and the yaw rate that you had coming off the corner was something that Max was having trouble getting by Chub, and you were able to get by. What did it feel like when you took that lead coming to 2 to go?
Well, when they had that restart, like I was running Chub and Max down a little bit. I got boom, and I'm running them down, but I mean, and I'm like thinking I might be able to make something happen there because I'm running lower than they are, and I mean, that car's really good. And they had that restart, and I can't believe Max picked the top. But he did, and that was really good for me. And I actually got flustered a little bit because me and him, we were racing pretty hard, and I just had to calm down. And once I calmed down, and then Chub wasn't where I needed to be, and I mean, I just trucked right on through there, and it was awesome.
And it was awesome for you to get here, and now you got to calm down and get ready to do it all over again. Best of luck in the second one.
I think I'm going to go take a nap.
Hey, that's all right. We're gonna watch some great racing. You're going to draw a 50-50 ticket. For the